Alright, so you're watching this video and you're a young man on your holistic self-improvement journey. And to that we commend you and I welcome you to my YouTube channel. My name is Golden and I simply preach the advice of an adventurer who navigates life and just passes on his teachings onto you guys, okay? So you're like me. You're on self-improvement and you have the burning desire to protect and provide for your family. It's within you. It's burnt within you. I think every man is born with a masculine imperative to just want to protect and provide. It's in us. It's in with this. It's been like this since the beginning of time. And so we have this male aggression, testosterone, which enables us to conquer. But there's this one weakness to which is tricking a lot of men. And it's highly preventing us from fulfilling our potential. I fell victim to this awful lot of times too. That's women, females. With the vast majority of us, we struggle to keep our self-control in check when it comes to women. I think this is because as we're born as men, we all inherently have that innate desire, that animalistic primal desire that even animals have. If you watch geographical films, even animals have. What animals too, as Homo sapiens, we all have that evolutionary primal desire to want to reproduce, aka have sex with a woman. And the thing about the modern world and modern technology as a whole, this matrix, they've made sex, they've perverted it. And you see it everywhere. Go on to TikTok, Instagram. I don't use it, I don't recommend it, but I'm pretty sure you might use it, and if not, then you probably know the way. What's the first thing you see as you just scroll up and down your feed? You see teenage girls twerking their asses. You see adult women just being complete degenerates everywhere. And so the problem with these websites like porn, Instagram, TikTok, these specific parts of the internet to which the degeneracy is there, is that degeneracy is heavily promoted and it takes away your desire to want to conquer and pursue your God-given masculine purpose in life. To protect and provide for your family. Playing your part. Becoming the best version of yourself. It takes all your desire. And pretty much the reason why we're doing this, not to say that sex is the end goal, but it's a massive factor of a man's life. That's just a picture showing all the fundamental needs and importance, the musts to which must be acquired for a man's life. Not even just men, but women in general. So, all of it. These are the fundamentals right there. And the problem with the stupid matrix to which the devil is plotting, it demonizes it. I don't know why everything's so digital now. Now, the internet is a good thing, and I honestly think making money online is far better than real life, depending on the scenario. But in this sense, it's absolutely pathetic. And I'm speaking from experience here, lads. I got my phone 5 years ago, a day after my birthday, which was the 15th of March 2017. Well, that was the day after my birthday, so my birthday is March the 14th, right? So yeah, it was the 15th of March 2017, and the first thing I did, I went onto social media. I don't know why. It was probably just conditioning, programming. I don't know why. I just always had it instilled into my brain that the moment I'd get a phone, the first thing I was going to do is just download social media and become an absolutely degenerate, unproductive piece of trash. And if you thought video games was bad when I used to play it 24/7, oh, you're in for a whole new story. Yeah, I did not know what was coming, man. I did not know what self-improvement was. A lot of you guys are simps, and I was a former simp myself. Now, before I just speak upon other experiences, I want to talk about my own personal experiences with simping. So back when I used to use it, back in probably the years of like age 12, 14, what I'd usually do is I'd usually go on social media. I was very unproductive. never got work done, never worked out. I was a fat kid as well, constantly called names, both family, friends, and people at school in general. And so, you're given this sheer abundance of beautiful women on social media. And what this does, it messes up your brain so much. So what I used to do is, I used to always just stare at these people all the time. I just stare and just subconsciously worship them, but consciously at the same time. But you just stare, you're just worshipping them for their beauty. I look back, by the time it felt like I was in flipping heaven looking at it, I was like, no way I can look at this for free, and no one's gonna call me out on it, you know. But then when you look back and your brain starts to mature, you realize how stupid you was. And then it escalated even further. You know, one of these videos, I'm going to make a whole lengthy video talking about how porn ruined my life. Unfiltered. Just authentic as possible. Because you guys need to understand the impact it has. And I'm only 17 years old. I don't watch porn anymore. But I watched it since single digit ages. And you guys need to know how it messes up your life. Where was I? Training your dopamine receptors. Don't click off this video now. I know you're tempted because you keep frying your brain through TikTok and YouTube Shorts. You're gonna wait, I think. Where was I? Right. So I was talking about the impact of social media. So yeah, I'd constantly stare, and it affects me in the real world. So whenever I try to talk to a girl, I genuinely couldn't talk to a girl in secondary school. Whenever I would, I'd just be overwhelmed with sexual thoughts in my head. Now, like I told you guys, we all have the innate desire to want to have sex with someone we find attractive, right? Nothing wrong with that. But I feel like, no, I know. Porn and just these degenerate social media apps is taking that to the absolute next level. And I feel like it's raised the dopamine receptors too high. And you know what was interesting? I started to notice I actually started to become more feminine doing so. So whenever I was at school and I'd be near or just try to talk to a female to which I found attractive, a crush basically, if you will, I couldn't. I genuinely couldn't. I'd either look away. I could even make close eye contact. It was that bad. That's how much social media fries up your brain, bro. I've been there in the bottom. It sucks, man. Like, there'd be times the teacher would put me next to this just an attractive girl in general. I could even speak. I'd see the high school goats. When I say high school goats, I'm referring to the popular people. They'd be fluent. They just make it look natural. And then one day, I think this is in like year 11. And the thing about me, over the years from year 7 to 11, it started to get less bad. But it was still bad to some extent. The thing about me, I'd have rare days where I'm really good with girls and just in general, I just suck. It's a weird roller coaster. I guess it's proof that I actually do have the potential to get out of that, because there have been days where I just speak normally with these beautiful women with no thoughts in the back of my head. But in terms of just outweigh the terms of me having the bad thoughts and just suck with social skills with women, unfortunately, the good was lower than the bad in general. So where was I? Give me a minute, lads. Where was I? What was I talking about again? Right, so I was talking about the impact of which happens when you speak to people. So I physically couldn't look at beautiful women. My age, you know, obviously adults, that's a different story, but my age, because like I told you guys earlier in this video, all I did was constantly look at people, stare on social media and worship them, and it escalated even worse. I started to jack off about them. Like I said, in the future I'm going to give you like more deep, I'm going to go more into depth, but I'm just giving you a few sprinkles for what's to come in the future videos on how porn messed up my life. This is just a few sprinkles of, just a few crumbs of details. Yeah, then I used to jack off about these people. The girls I had a crush on, I remember I used to go to bed every time, just dream about them. That's something a girl would do, because girls chase women. And I done the opposite as a man. When you're a man and you chase women, bro, you know what I'm talking about. It feels absolutely awful. You don't feel masculine. You don't wake up with a purpose. I wake up every morning, my dick would even get hard. I'm telling you guys. No drive. It's no wonder I hate my life then. I mean, could I not? I jacked off every morning in my bed sheets. There'd be times to just watch porn in the night. I pretend I'm asleep, but then I just cover myself. I used to cover myself in the blanket. I just watch porn, even times I jack off first thing in the morning. It's bad, man. I'm not proud to say this. I've had my fun. I'm telling you guys, it's not worth it, man. I'm speaking from experience. I'm glad that I'm not like that anymore. Like, it took time. Like, I didn't just straight away, boom, you're good with women. It took time. I'm not the best with women. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. My social skills are dead average, bang average. Could get better. I'm an introvert, right? So, and this is not to say introverts are bad social skills. It's just that I kind of destroyed my natural ability to communicate with girls in a way at that time because I was just overindulging into general content, and that's the impact it has on people. The scariest part is how I'm so good at hiding it. I feel like I'm getting a bit too personal about myself, which isn't a problem. You guys gotta know me. But I'm gonna save that for a few videos to come in the future where I talk about how porn messed up my life. Sorry guys, I clicked on the screen. It's just, I have a schedule, right? It's have these alarms. So I'm meant to meditate now, but I want to talk a bit more in this video because I'm not done. And I just want to talk about what I see in college. A lot of things in college, guys. Like, the teacher would be teaching the lessons, and then you'd have students. And the students, they don't take their lessons seriously. I'm telling you. So you know in college, there's a mixed age range of, like, people, right? So, there was these two guys. I'm 17 now, right? So, the other two, I think they're like 18. And as the teacher talks, as I sit next to them, all they're doing is just scrolling through social media, just talking about women, specifically teenage women. Because you know, most women are these days teenagers, stupid idiots, generous man. They just post their ass on social media, no respect for themselves, absolutely none. These Sims gotta stop, because we're giving these women these big egos. Because you're putting them on a pedestal on beauty. And I remember I told you guys you shouldn't be worshipping anyone, bro. Anyone. I remember when I was in prom, many people have told me that you've got a lot of potential in life, and they've always said to me, don't focus on women, because the way you navigate your life and the way you, how do I say this? The way you deal with it, the actions you take with women, it will destroy your life, man. It will destroy your life. There's people my age who've had sex already, who've gotten girls pregnant. People are so horny. Heck, even in secondary school, there was this one guy sending a picture of his willy to a woman. Not a woman, a girl in my class. In my school, my year. It sounds crazy to say, but I'm telling you, there's people like this. It may sound rare because you may not have it in your school, but the world's a big place. You'd be surprised at the amount of weird creeps out there. Even in the workplace, there are some weird people. When I was in my job for work experience, I was behind my manager and I saw him looking at porn. I'm like, bro, man, I respected you before this, man. You have kids, what are you doing, man? He quickly covered the screen. He was like, I just pretended to not see that, just to save him the humiliation of his awful actions. It's crazy, man. That's usually the main distraction. When I'm on my self-improvement journey, even me at times, you know, now that I have relapse addictions anymore, I don't have porn addictions anymore, but even at times, I fall short. All my slip-ups are mainly due to women. I think it's something to do with your testosterone peaking at 18 also. I'm near that age, so that's probably why I have a lot of sex drive and sexual thoughts. I think what we do need to use to conquer these issues, the art of sexual transmutation, which is essentially converting all your sexual energy into something productive. That's how successful people and the millionaires get things done. How I've been getting things done recently myself. I've been smashing life recently. I'm not where I want to be, but I'm getting there. I'm setting myself up to future success. I'll be killing the workouts and working on ways to make money, man. Reading books, doing affiliate marketing now. It's going great. I wonder for you, man. I know you're struggling. That's why you clicked on this video. Gotta stop simping for these women, man. Like I said in my male advantage video, I find it very silly for men to simple for women because there's such an abundance of women out there. So it's like, why do you need to simp anyway? I remember, I think in one of my videos, I told you, I gave this really cool analogy. Women are like cats, men are dogs, and they're backwards in the sense that if you keep showing them a lot of attraction, they're not going to want you. And I've seen this with my own eyes. I'm not just saying it, man. I've seen it with my eyes in secondary school. The more the man chases the woman, the less likely the woman wants the man. It's just how they're wired. And the more driven the man is to his own goals, I'm talking tunnel vision, the more the woman will want the man. And it just naturally flows. It's just how we're wired. It's just how it is. And it's how it should be, so we shouldn't be complaining. You complaining is you being feminine, bro. You shouldn't be simping. What are you doing, bro? You have a family to retire, man. Your mum's working at awful job. Your parents are working an awful job they don't even like. And you're out here worshipping girls? Bro. All you gotta do is work on yourself, build skills, and you're gonna naturally attract the woman that you want right now. So I don't understand why you wanna keep simping over people. I'm not just talking to you. I'm talking to my past self as well. I needed videos like this, man. I didn't have videos like this. I'm just talking to my past self about 5 years ago or so, and hopefully I attract a bunch of people who relate to that version of me. Gotta stop simping, man. You gotta be on your purpose. You're here for a reason. God didn't put you on this planet to worship. The second commandment of the Bible, no one shall worship any graven image, man. That's blasphemy. Don't do that. You could seriously risk going to hell for all of eternity if you keep up that behavior. You want to go to heaven, right? The kingdom of God. God has a plan for you. Now, you should feel grateful in a way that you went down this terrible path, for now other men can learn from your mistakes as you're learning from mine, for you've heard my experiences that I just told you. No more jacking off the porn every morning. No more jacking off in the toilets. No more putting incognito and then jacking off. No more of that, okay? No more masturbation. No more putting girls on a pedestal. Because these women are just like you. They wake up every day, they breathe the same air, they poo like you. They breathe. I already said that. They eat, they drink, they speak. Don't let beauty blind your eyes, man. You should think with your brain, not with your dick. Because the people who think with their dick, and I'm telling you guys, there's people out there. There's like 28-year-olds who will be so horny and they'll hit on 21-year-olds, and the 21-year-olds don't even want them. I'm telling you, man. I'm saving your life right here, man. Because I know how male desire can be. When your testosterone's too high, you can be doing some things you'll regret. So probably someone your age is gotten someone pregnant. I feel like I'm just going a bit overboard now with the video. I think I've managed to get my point across. Don't simp. Use the art of sexual transmutation, thus converting all of your sexual energy into something productive. Meditate as well. And study Stoicism. Check out my 2 videos there. I know it'll be extremely beneficial because they both go hand in hand in the sense that you're going to be aware of your thoughts. You're going to see your sexual thoughts. Read the Bible as well. Read the Bible, some form of holy book. Because God's words are there. I'm telling you, you're going to get that spiritual transformation, that spiritual breakthrough that I had. I once had a porn addiction. After getting onto self-improvement, and I really found my strong purpose, my strong why. It's basically impossible. I'd done this experiment a while back. I watched porn just to see how my brain would function. You know what's interesting? It's like subconsciously, because it was subconscious that, how do I say this? If you consciously say you don't like it, but your subconscious still says yes, you're probably going to fail. But when you're with God, your brain relapses in a good way. It's impossible to turn back. I remember I was just scrolling. I didn't even feel no emotions this time. In the past when I watched it, I always felt stimulated like crazy. This time I was just scrolling, I was like, okay. There'd be like videos of women just shaking their asses and I'm like, okay. What once aroused me, Kylie Jenner twerking, Kim twerking, these stupid porn stars getting their back blown out. The JOIs when they teach you how to, the guy straight back out. You know what I'm talking about. I don't want to get monetized. Not that I'm monetized, I don't want to get age restricted, but you know what I'm talking about. What was once that felt like pure bliss, it's just like, okay. God showed me the way. So I can't go back to that negative life. It's impossible. My brain's been rewired. That stuff don't arouse me anymore, man. It's so fake. These people you simp over, they're very depressed. They want to feel important, so they want to sell their body out to the devil. And I'm talking about these OnlyFans people as well that you pay for. You simps are the reason why their egos are so big. Now they have an exaggerated sense of their own importance. They think they're here because you stupid bastards with no self-control keep spending your hard-earned money. Money that could have been used to invest in a business to protect and provide for your family, which would provide financial freedom, to which then you could have used that money to help your family overseas who are suffering. And you will have eternal happiness. You would have seen your mother truly respect you and acknowledge you as a man. But no, you stupid simp. You wanted to spend it on stupid products that will serve you no value. And as you being the simp, I'm sure you already know the consequences. Newton's third law couldn't be any more true. There's always an equal and opposite force. So the good thing is, you can rewire your brain. It's possible. And you know what's so beautiful about God? He's always by your side. Just like he was with me. I started indulging in the sin at year 2. But was that bad? But when you see the addictions like, but it stopped. It started off with like cartoons and whatnot. Then obviously at 7, age 12, let's just say it got pretty bad. Age 16, it was starting to go away. It was like my brain was genuinely starting to mature. It's just starting to be like, okay. But then there'll be times you rise yourself again because you willfully do it. Like your subconscious brain says no, but you just constantly see it. But now I'm genuinely at the point where it's like, I don't affect me, man. Like, you shouldn't simp over women. Just focus on yourself. I promise you guys, you're gonna see the woman come to you. There's such an abundance. So why are you simping? They should be simping over you. There's not an abundance of high value, man. Look what you're doing, man. You're in self-improvement. How many men are in self-improvement? Not an abundance that there is beautiful women, is there? So, just keep focusing on yourself, man. Don't simply the internet. Just keep grinding. You got God on your side, man. Pray every day. He's got your back, man. The same way he's got my back. He saw me from the bottom, dodging in that crap every day. I feel free. I'm on my purpose, and I love it, man. God is good. Hallelujah. May the Lord bless you and keep you. May the Lord shine his face upon you and give you his grace. To those of you suffering, and just all of you in general, but especially to those of you suffering, may the Lord turn his face towards you and give you his peace. I pray and manifest this for you, and I wish you the absolute best. I know what it's like to suffer that poor addiction. It's absolutely dog water. Every day feels like a living hell. Trust me, I know exactly what you're going through. And someone who's been through that hell for far too many years, and have come out the other side, I can 100% confirm that so long as you don't kill yourself from this depression, you will find happiness. I pray and manifest success in your life, blessings upon you, all in accordance to the will of God, in the mighty name of Jesus Christ. Amen. Thanks for watching, man. In a bit.